Good evening. This is CTV News for Thursday, August 31st. I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you for joining us this evening. American energy suppliers suffer another major setback from Hurricane Harvey that could affect the bottom line here in Maryland. One of the main suppliers of gasoline and other fuel between Houston and the East Coast has shut down. Patricia Vallone has reaction from motorists and tells us how the shutdown could affect us at the gas pump.
Gas prices surged 10 cents a gallon here last night, and that may be just the beginning. That's because Colonial Pipeline shut down its operations last night. And Colonial Pipeline actually has two main lines that bring oil, they bring gasoline and aviation fuel all along the East Coast as far north as New York.
Well, it takes a lot to fill up this monster of a car anyway, so for it to go up or not have access to it, it sucks. I'm glad I work right around the corner from my house, so I don't have to drive that far, but I know now I need to hurry up and, let's say, go to the grocery store and completely fill up my house, or one less thing that I have to do, or just try to hurry up and get things done now, because you never know what might happen later on.
This weekend being a holiday weekend, so with the prices going up, some people may not be able to afford to go out of town now. Me, I'll be in town, so it won't really bother me. I just filled up. So the concern is for the people that are in Houston. And I don't think the gas prices is that high on the list right now.
I have to go to work. I have to get where I have to go, so I have to pay the prices. But, you know, I guess this is what the hurricane did. There's nothing I can do about that but pay the prices right now.
If the supply line is stopped, it's conceivable that there may not actually be access to a lot of gas.
Well, at least I have the opportunity to work from home. So if that happens, at least I can do that once that's approved. But no gas, can't get anywhere.
Now, for those of us who remember the long gas lines from 1979, you could only get gas on odd or even days depending on the number on your license plate. I remember having to wait up to 4 hours to fill up my tank of gas, so let's hope it doesn't come down to that. From Largo, I'm Patricia Vallone, CTV News.
Patty also tells us that half of the 26 refineries that supply Colonial's 5,500-mile pipeline are located between Houston and Lake Charles, Louisiana, directly in the path of Hurricane Harvey. The hurricane has destroyed many homes and left youngsters without the proper supplies to start school. Prince George's Public Schools CEO Kevin Maxwell hopes to change all of that. The superintendent is kicking off a fundraiser to help raise money for the students affected by the terrible flooding. Maxwell says he's donating 2,000 backpacks left over from last Saturday's backpack school drive to the Houston Independent School District Foundation.
So I think they're going to use it to help with school supplies, with clothes for children, for the things that they need to be able to come to school and be good students. You know, we have 132,000 children, and I think it'd be a nice minimum to say, you know, maybe everybody can give a dollar, or we can raise $1 in the name of each of those children in our school district. I think that's a pretty small thing to ask. We have 20,000 employees. That gets us up to about 150-some thousand. And so it seems a pretty small thing. I'm pretty sure that there are lots of people that will go way past $1 to hundreds, perhaps thousands from some of our businesses.
For more information, jot this down. You can visit pgcps.org/Hearts with Houston. You can help out and get paid in helping out with the relief efforts. FEMA is hiring temporary and full-time workers at its call center in Hyattsville. The team will help coordinate hurricane relief efforts in Texas. Duties include processing claims and requests for assistance, conducting interviews with victims, and processing applicant cases, among other things. You must be a U.S. citizen and live within a 50-mile radius of Hyattsville. You can apply at FEMA.gov and search Jobs Hyattsville. Walmart is also chipping in to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. The retail giant has pledged $20 million to support the relief efforts. Some of the money will go to shelters through the American Red Cross, and a portion will also be sent to the Greater Houston Community Foundation. The Bowie Walmart manager explains how they're helping locally.
Walmart is doing a up to $20 million donation to the relief efforts in Texas and Louisiana. As part of our customer contribution, we're donating, we're matching contributions, customer contributions, 2-to-1 up to $10 million. The initial thing that Walmart is using this money for is the mega shelters that are there. We're providing basic supplies like infant formula and hygiene products.
For additional information, visit corporate.walmart.com. So let's take a look at some other local news. After days of piling up, trash was finally picked up at a Suitland apartment complex, according to residents. They told us that it had been overflowing in many of the dumpsters, like this one that you see right here, since last weekend. As a result, some people complained to the management. Again, it was hauled away this morning. We attempted to talk on camera with several of the residents, but they declined. At the rental office, they did not give us any details as to why it took so long for the trash to be collected. You're watching CTV News. I'm Denise Douglas.